Good morning and welcome to Epcot here at Walt Disney World on what is going to be a pretty iconic day, because this is Charlotte's first proper visit to the park.
Yeah.
Now we did come in last night and come and see Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, because today it's actually the final showing of that performance. I can't believe it. It has ran for 20 years here at Walt Disney World, and tonight is the final night. But yes, it's going to be Charlotte's first time experiencing the rest of the park, going on all the different attractions here today. So it's quite strange, isn't it, really? Like, on such an iconic day in this park's history, a lot of people who've loved this park for many, many years, and especially Illuminations, are most likely going to be here today to come and celebrate and see this last show. But we're not going to have to wait long to see a new show here at this park, because Epcot Forever starts tomorrow, as in the 1st of October. Yeah, it's the last day of September today, 30th of September, and yeah, I can't wait to see this show tonight. It's going to be emotional, but I'm looking forward to seeing the atmosphere. Me personally, I first watched it in 2014. It was a big part of me wanting to come and visit Walt Disney World Resort. You know me with my fireworks shows and nighttime spectaculars. It's got such a beautiful feel to it and a really nice meaning behind it as well. And I certainly wasn't disappointed when I saw it for the first time. I don't think Charlotte was last night either. You loved it, didn't you? But of course we'll have highlights from the last showing of Illuminations coming up later in the vlog. Along with that, we're here nice and early. Park hours today, 9 till 9. So we've got 12 hours, which is a long time to get loads in. We've got some fast passes booked as well. We've got Frozen Ever After. Along with that, we're going to be doing lots of other rides, such as Test Track. We'll go to the seas with Nemo and Friends, Soaring, and so much more. Welcome to Epcot on this very iconic day. Let's get in. So the park has just opened to guests, and here we are walking towards the absolutely gorgeous Spaceship Earth. What an amazing structure. It is a spaceship. And here we go. There's a lot of work taking place at the moment to regenerate Epcot, as you're going to see throughout this vlog. The first thing to notice though is how open this area all is here, because they're completely transforming the entrance to this park. They're going to be building a new fountain, which is going to go somewhere down the bottom just here. Loads of new trees and planting, and yeah, it's going to look very different when that's all complete. And here we are heading down towards the rope, waiting here for rope drop. Go. So we've just had a bit of entertainment there before the rope drops, and we're in to Epcot. What I didn't mention at the start of the vlog, but it's also the annual Food and Wine Festival at the moment as well, and we're going straight to Test Track. Oh, we go. Charlotte's on there. Yeah, she's not running, are you? No. You're just fast walking. Yeah, we have to do a little promise just and say we're not going to run. We will not run. Like Disney, you know, they don't like people running in their parks. They like you can fast walk, but just don't run. So here we go, we're gonna head round to the left. God, this looks so different already round here. A lot of construction walls. You had Club Cool that was just over there where the red truss is. That was where you could go and like try all the different drinks, including the Beverly. No Beverly.
Oh, I'm gutted.
I love the Beverly. Fountain View, that was a Starbucks. And then of course we had the Fountain of Nations just there in the middle as well. But we'll take a closer look at all the construction. A little bit later on, we'll go through Mouse Gear over there and have a look at some of the merchandise for Farewell Illuminations. But yeah, let's head down towards our first ride, Test Track.
Keep in mind, we do have a height restriction of 40 inches. If your child does not meet 40 inches, please see the nearest cast member for ride and switch options.
Oh, we did well there. We're right near the front of the line. Going to be on one of the first cars going out of the day. Definitely recommend getting there for rope drop. Means that you can get straight down to an attraction. Most likely Test Track if you're coming to Epcot. It's well worth getting here early for this one. You excited, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go and design our vehicle. And yeah, go and board it here on Test Track. I love it. Great attraction, this. So welcome to the design station. Going to select my vehicle, so I'm going to go for, it's just over here. Gives you a bit of information. Move on to the next, and obviously we just scan the magic band on there as well. Let's have a little look through. As you can see at the top, we've got 3 minutes 20 seconds to design the vehicle. Obviously you want to make sure you get all these up if you want to be a winner, you see. Love it. Right, I'm going to carry on designing and we'll see you on the test track. Here we are in the car. Excited? Hey,
Hello.
Design your vehicle.
The seatbelt check is around the corner.
I'm going to win.
For your safety. We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to Stour. SIM card performance data acquired. Commencing SIM car off-road and extreme weather sequence.
Now let's see how your vehicles do when it comes to their efficiency.
Oh yeah.
Scanning SIM card for optimal aero efficiency. Engaging EcoScan for aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Hyperspectral imaging in progress. Calculating Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, the responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active.
Watch out!
Automated crash avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Oh, first.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
Here we go. There we go, who's winning that one? Oh, I'm third.
Displaying power test results.
So we've not just had one ride on test track. After coming off in the standby, we went straight back round, didn't we? Single rider. What did you think then? First rides on it?
We need to change the tyres because it stinks.
I tell you what, yeah, like you can really smell the tyres a lot today,
Yeah.
especially on the second ride. But in general, what do you think of the ride?
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's a really good ride, that is.
It's a good thrill ride as well, isn't
Yeah,
it? Like
brilliant.
it picks up some speed outside. Like what, 65 miles an hour
Yeah, I
on
loved
average? Yeah, it's really good. And what I also noticed, we got a bit of a view of the new space restaurant that's been built just out the back here as well, that's going to be opening soon. But yeah, it's a great ride. I do love all the different scenes in there. It's very modern, isn't it, with all the projections and UV. Never used to be like that when it first opened. It went through a change quite a few years back now since it was changed. But yeah, it's a really good attraction. It's like a big scale electric, really, isn't it, with how it works. I do really like that ride system, but I'd love one day to get Charlotte over to California to ride on Radiator Springs Racers, because it's that, but all themed around cars, and you're going through like Monument Valley and everything, and it's even more amazing. But yeah, it's a good ride that. On the second one, it was like stopping and starting a bit, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
we stopped a bit.
But single rider on there, definitely recommend it. There was probably about 20 people in
It
front of
moved
us,
really quick.
5-minute wait, so definitely recommend it. But anyway, Charlotte's going to drive us off somewhere now, because we're not standing up against a bit of theming, we're actually in front of a
Oh
massive
my
car.
God, look how small I look next to it.
There you go. Look at that. That shows how big the car is. I mean, I think it's bigger than the one me and Alex had on our road trip. Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Why do you need a car that big?
In America, everything's bigger. But anyway, we've had 2 rides. Let's go on to the next. So welcome to the land, where I always say it looks a little bit like a shopping centre in here. Just does remind me of them, or a mall, as you'd say over here in America. But it is home to soaring around the world, which is just underneath us here. So we're going to head round to there. We've also got Living with the Land, the boat ride is just over in the far corner. You got the Garden Grill restaurant, a couple of other things in here as well. But we're going down for a ride on soaring. Used to get massive lines this, but then they built another ride system in there. They put in another cinema, and yeah, you know, it's really helped. Much like they did over in Hollywood Studios with Toy Story Mania. Added another track, and it's really helped out with the lines. So yeah, they were 2 very, very popular attractions, and now the lines go a lot quicker. They've increased the throughput by 1/3 on both of them. So let's go and join the line for soaring. About 15 minutes there for soaring around the world. What did you think?
Last time I went to the Eiffel Tower, I didn't realise it was like this.
Yeah, it's a bit wonky. And it's not just the Eiffel Tower, that's the most noticeable, but yeah, like, it all depends on where you sit. We was in one of the worst seats there, and we was in the middle row. Obviously there's 3 rows on the far left. The best place to be really is on either the top or the bottom row in the middle section of the ride. But yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still a great attraction. But yeah, like, it's not great depending on where you sit, is it? My favourite parts of it are the soundtrack and also the smells.
Yeah, the smells are good.
You know, it's like the African savannah smell. That's my personal favourite. It's also got like a tropical smell in there as well. It's just really nice, you know, presented attraction with that. And the soundtrack's amazing. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Oh my god, so we've got these wonderful Spaceship Earth ears. We're yet to go on that. Charlotte's not been on yet, so we're having a ride on Spaceship Earth. These could be our last rides on it before it gets upgraded as well. There's big changes coming to that, along with pretty much all of Future World that's going to be split into 3 different areas. But yeah, like, we've been on it, soaring 15 minutes, can't complain about that. But also here in the Land Pavilion, we may as well go on Living with the Land, which is a boat ride, a very factual ride. That's kind of what Epcot all used to be about. All the attractions were quite factual, and the Land's one of them last remaining attractions. And the good thing with this as well, you get to see like some of the fruit and vegetables and fish that are also sold here at Walt Disney World. So you get to see where like all the vegetables are grown and learn a bit about how important the land really is. So let's go.
Roots trap water from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. These harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods.
What you found?
Some goat!
Yeah.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are 3 of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. We serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants.
So we've just come off living with the land here at Epcot, and yeah, I must say it's a very interesting experience, especially the first time you ever go on it and learn all about it. As you heard on there, a lot of the plants, like all the lettuce and cucumbers and stuff that are grown, are served in restaurants here at Walt Disney World. Got like all the fish in there as well. I just find it quite interesting, and it is an Epcot classic. You know, that's what the whole park kind of used to be about, learning things, and they've moved away from that a lot now, but this has still remained the same. And I must say it does stay quite popular. It gets a bit of a queue as people learn all about how important the land is. How was it, right?
It's like having a tour of my local garden centre.
It was like going through all the greenhouses and stuff. You know, you see the Epcot scientists that are, you know, working on new projects and how to, you know, it's interesting. It's very different. I definitely recommend. It might not be for you, but I definitely recommend giving it a go if you're coming into Walt Disney World. I think Charlotte would have been disappointed if she didn't live with the land.
I'd have been gutted.
That much so, I've booked a behind the scenes tour.
No.
Which is starting in 10 minutes. No, I'm joking, but you can if you really do want to get up close and personal with the fish and also various different plants and learn more about it, and you can do the tour. And yeah, it's an upcharge, but you get to get up close and personal with all the different plants. Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We'll book it for an extra, I think. The land here at Epcot. Right then, next up here at Epcot, it's time for a visit to the Imagination Institute. Journey into imagination with everyone's favourite little purple dragon. Morning, it's Figment. Oh, we love it. 5-minute wait, stand by. Let's go to the Imagination Institute and go and play with this naughty little dragon.
Special drive-through open house. I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste.
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3.
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. What spark of light can light your fancy? When it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen.
Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play.
Come into play? I'd love to!
Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Figment, don't! Right here.
Great idea! We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. Innovation, imagination, really clowns around. Face down, side up, and upside down. So what do you think? Is it me?
More than you can imagine.
Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain's open house.
Of course! Imagination is just turning your world upside down. Come on, it's time to get back to the Institute. So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast. Imagination, imagination. With just a spark from me and you in
Our creation, right at the start of everything that's new.
One little spark of inspiration is at the heart of all creation. There we go, that's all my singing. I enjoyed it. There you go, Journey into Imagination with Figment. I love that attraction. And as much as it went through a lot of changes since when it first opened here at Epcot, you know, it's completely changed. However, I still love that attraction.
Figment is amazing.
I would love to have done the original, but there's just something about this version. I mean, I really do like it with Nigel Channing and all the
love
audio.
Figment.
Charlotte is going to be buying lots of Figment merch.
So, if any of you know, Figment looks like Spyro the Dragon. He does. I'm going to buy all the merch.
He's so naughty, isn't he?
Oh, Figment.
He's really, really naughty, but it's a great ride, that.
Amazing.
I really do hope that it's got a future here at Epcot as part of the regeneration of this park. I was expecting some news from D23 when they spoke about all the refurbishments, but we didn't really hear anything about it. So let's hope that we can all keep that one little spark and keep that ride going. But yeah, it's a fantastic ride, isn't it?
Oh, I love it so much.
It might be quite basic in terms of effects and stuff compared to some of the more modern stuff, but it doesn't need any more, does it?
It's excellent.
The little Figment animatronic and the songs, it's just perfect. It's a really nice classic ride. It's one of my favourites of Walt Disney World.
One of my favourites.
And Charlotte really liked it. I'm glad you're feeling the Figment love. But here we go, what are you thinking about Epcot so far? I know there's a lot of construction walls, but it's big open areas.
I really like it.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, all the future world here is going to be split into 3 different areas, like we say, and there's going to be, you know, some big changes coming to this park. But from looking at the concept art, it looks like it's going to be beautiful, and we're going to be able to learn more from tomorrow, because they're actually opening an Epcot preview centre. So we won't be covering it in this vlog, but I will be doing a separate video dedicated just to the Epcot preview centre that will be coming here to our YouTube channel. Anyway, we're going to make our way down towards the front of the park, still here in Future World. It's going to have a ride on Spaceship Earth, because it's a spaceship.
It's a spaceship.
She loves it. So just before we head over to Spaceship Earth, just come for a look inside Mouse Gear, which is the huge shop here in Future World, just to show you some of the farewell Illuminations merchandise that's available. Of course, I'm going to be making a purchase. Got my t-shirt just here. Loving the design. You've got Mickey, who's blowing out the fire there on one of the torches. It's so sad, the final show tonight, it launched, like I say, back in 1999, 20 years. It's incredible, it really is. Yeah, here's a look at some of the merch. You got all the t-shirts all down here. Thought we'd come in here just in case it starts to go, because you never know with this sort of stuff. It's a risk, because you've got to think, yes, you've got loads of stuff on sale. However, if a lot of people come into the park later and there's a lot of fans of Illuminations, which there is, I can see it going quite quick. However, you never know, sometimes there might be stuff spare. You come in here tomorrow once the show's finished and it could all be half price. You never know, but that's how Disney's got us, I suppose, especially when you're a fan of something and you really want it. So I'm going to be getting it today, and probably the cap just down here as well. Got the bottle just there. Got the ears here as well. Charlotte really wanted the Spirit jersey, but that's already sold out. Went out of stock a couple of days ago. This merch has only been out for a few days, very limited stuff. Got all the kids' t-shirts there as well. And there you go, a little look at your Farewell Illuminations merch. Well, yeah, we'll head over towards Spaceship Earth, another ride that's going to be having some changes very soon. just in the line here for Spaceship Earth. Just noticed over there, we've got some of the different colours that have gone onto the building that's going to be for the queue line, waiting area just over there, for Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind. You've got like some yellows on the side just here, and like an orangey brown colour down on the side there. Of course, that's the existing building that was home to Universe of Energy, and they've built a corridor that leads over to a larger show building where the roller coaster will be built. You can see the corner of that just over there. Some people on the top of it.
Your time machine will close automatically. Safe, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the
Absolutely love Spaceship Earth, and it's great that Charlotte's been able to experience it as well before it closes for a huge refurbishment. And now let's see what she picks just here. Here we go. Oh no!
I didn't know there was a camera!
Your suitcase knows where you're going. Fueling station, garage. You won't have to worry about your...
Whee! There she is on the big screen in front of everyone. Me and Charlotte here in Project tomorrow. She's like, I best not be on the big screen. Gonna come up on the side ones now. What did you think to Spaceship Earth?
It wasn't what I was expecting.
No, you didn't realise. When you don't go on, you don't really know what to expect with that one. But it's like telling like the evolution of time.
Good, it's nice, right?
Yeah, like the soundtrack's really nice, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the changes on there. I kind of feel like they're going to go down maybe some projection mapping and stuff in there when it gets upgraded. But yeah, it's going to be shut for a long time whilst they do a lot of upgrades to Spaceship Earth. So yeah, make sure you just keep tuned to Theme Park Worldwide. We'll keep you up to date. And yeah, Charlotte's had a nice little photo, and you can even send it to yourself. Look there, putting your email in. Love it. Up next then, it's over to the seas with Nemo and friends. And it's mine, or is it yours, or mine? Do you like these out here? Charlotte really wants, is it a t-shirt with those on?
I found t-shirts, cups, with them seagulls on, so I'm going to buy one.
I'm loving them ears, they look amazing. The Spaceship Earth ears, love it. Right, let's get another ride. We've got our fast pass for this one. So we've got a fast pass for this today. We've also got one for Mission Space and also for Frozen Ever After as well. So there are 3 fast pass choices for today. Everything we've done this morning has been before, 12 like it is now, in just standby queues. So we've done really well. Let's go and see Nemo.
See him any minute now.
Nemo!
Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. Climb aboard, explorers, it's time to go.
see him.
This is awesome! Show, Nemo! It's Nemo! Where'd he go? Let's go! Big blue world.
Big blue world.
Watch this!
So we just come off the seas with Nemo and friends. They normally move a style Darkride, and uses quite a lot of screens in there, doesn't it? I think Charlotte was expecting to be a bit more, some more props, maybe some animatronics and stuff, a bit like Little Mermaid over in Magic Kingdom. But I must say, it's still not a bad little ride. That one of my favourite scenes is where you're swimming along with Crush. Yeah. He's there on the screens at the side. Also at the end, you're actually looking into the real fish tanks.
That's really good.
And you've got like the screens on the front of them. You enjoy that?
Yeah.
It's just okay, isn't it? It's nothing like amazing. But what it does bring you out in is the seas, this large aquarium just here. But there is another attraction here that's one of my favourites, what we're going into now, and that is Turtle Talk with Crush. Absolutely love Crush. You know that Charlotte loves Crush. She bought a zippy cup from him. But here we go, let's go inside and put some highlights in over the next couple of minutes from this very good and fun interactive experience.
Yeah, right there on the front bench. On the front bench. In the gray shell with the lid is Kahuna Swimmer. Yeah. Hey man, what's your name, dude?
Ryan.
Ryan, everyone say hey, Ryan. Hey, Ryan. Rockin' Ryan, I saw the fin. Do you like to swim, my man?
I do.
Bonus. I love it, I live it. Do you go fast or slow, Ryan?
Go slow.
I had a feeling. This is me pulling a Ryan. So chill, so slow, so Ryan. Here bats, here we go. Everybody say rip it. Rip it. Roll it. Roll it. Punch it. Punch it. Woo.
Some footage there from Turtle Talk with Crush over in the Seas Pavilion. Really enjoyed that attraction.
Totally awesome.
It is totally awesome, dude. You've got to keep saying that in there. But the interaction with Crush is brilliant, and how it all works is really good as well. They have a great setup with a little microphone that Crush speaks into, and he's like saying that we're in a tank when actually he's in a tank. But no, I really do like that. It's a fantastic attraction, really interactive. You've done a similar thing before, haven't you? You've done the Stitch one with Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
It's a similar style setup to that, and yeah, I do really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think that's really good.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I didn't get picked though.
Oh no, yeah, that's a shame, especially with them ears on. I thought you might have done. Loads of people today have been complimenting not just Charlotte's ears, but her outfit in general. It's nice. Where'd you get it from?
This was from Shop Disney.
Oh, there you go. And the ears are from?
So my ears are from Laura at Magic Maker Ears. So if you want a pair of these, you can buy them.
There you go. But anyway, up next it's time for an intense mission. We're going up to the moon.
Oh no,
Can't believe it. We're going on Mission Space, Charlotte's first ever time. When this ride first opened, there was only one option, and a lot of people found it way too intense. So what they did, they made a green version, which is less intense, and then kept the intensity with orange. Of course, we're going on Orange!
Yeah.
Mission Space. And when we come out of here, we'll then have a little look at some of the construction going on for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. But here we go. Come and join us for a ride on Mission Space Orange.
Congratulations, team. You have been selected to train for a mission to Mars. Navigator. You'll fire the thrusters for lunar orbit insertion and for descent to the surface of Mars. Pilot, on my signal,
There's our pilot.
You'll also deploy the shield.
Do a good job.
Commander.
I'm the commander. Yeah, you best be good. You best take us the right way.
And activating manual control.
Can we have Charlotte's position, please?
When it's spent
Are you ready? Honestly, I think you'll be fine.
Don't worry. When it's time to push the buttons, they will light up. Then I'll give you the go.
Here we go. We're off. Time for our mission to Mars.
We have main engine start. 5, 4.
Here we go.
Lift off. Mission control, the tower is clear. They're all
You right there, engineer?
No, I feel sick.
You're looking good, team. Pilot, engage second stage rocket.
Yes, come on, pilot, here we go. That's it.
Computer override engaged.
Leaving Earth orbit. Velocity 15,000. 16,000.
You should have visual of the space.
There's the moon.
And you are on course for your slingshot around the moon.
There's Earth.
Beautiful sight, isn't it? Something to dream about on the way to Mars. Engineer, activate hypersleep. Now.
Here we go.
Computer override activated. Hypersleep duration 3 months.
So we're now going to sleep for 3 months. We won't wake up now.
Rise and shine. Let's go, team. We've got a problem.
Beginning invasive meteors.
This meteor storm is directly over your Mars landing site.
Proximity alert.
Pilot, deploy the shield. Now.
Shield deployed.
Navigator, fire rocket for descent. Now.
Rocket fire.
What's going wrong?
Commander, activate manual control.
Activating now.
Activated.
All hands on the control stick. Pull back.
Hold back.
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 Left. Pull left.
Pull in left.
Now right. Ease it left. They're coming into
Oh, we're going to make it, I think.
back to center.
I think we're going to do it.
Just hold stick.
Runway ends in 1,000 feet. 200
Watch the back.
Come on, pilot. We're going off the runway here. Oh! Get back. We might need the engineer's help.
Down and clear.
Alert. Location Canyon Edge.
Don't move a muscle.
Oh. I think we're okay. We're pulling back. We're fine.
Team, you made it to the landing site. Welcome to Mars.
Hey, here she is. We did it. How was it?
Oh, I didn't like that. Not me sick.
But you were pressing the buttons and stuff, so.
Yeah, I'm glad that the buttons was there because it took my mind off it. But oh, God.
Charlotte isn't a big fan of like simulators and stuff, and with that you are literally sitting in a 4-person simulator what spins around really fast to simulate you going up into space basically, so you did really well.
Activities.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, when they say like get on the joystick and it's like he's left and pull back, it really makes you feel like, yeah, it's fantastic. Like, you can kind of see really where they got the inspiration from for one of the newest rides here, of course, Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run.
Yes.
It's the same sort of idea. Obviously, that's done even better, you know, because the buttons actually do things, whereas with that, it's more, you know, just the odd sound effects and things. But I really enjoy it. You know, I think the green version, you know, it is a lot less intense and can be a bit more enjoyable for those who aren't fan of the orange. But you did it.
Yeah.
And you had a go. Would you on it again?
Not the orange side.
But you try the green at
I'd
some point.
do the green one.
And we'll compare them and see what they're like. But you went on it, I'm proud of you for giving it a go. I know she's not a big fan of what's technically a flat ride. As much as it is a Darkride environment, it is more of a flat ride. And you are, if you know, you don't like being enclosed, you are quite fastened in on that. You've got an over-the-shoulder restraint and you've got a screen literally right in front of you. But you did it, we've been to Mars and we landed fine. And now we're back at Epcot. Wonderful. So just before we went on to Mission Space, I said when we come off, we'll have a little look at the construction taking place on Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, which is the roller coaster that is currently under construction here at Epcot. Now this whole plaza area out the front here all used to be an attraction called Universe of Energy, and it was all located in the building just over there. The new roller coaster itself has been built in a brand new show building that we can see off to the right. If I zoom in, just over there. It's actually the blue building just over at the back. The building we can see here at the front, that will actually become the play pavilion when that opens here as part of the regeneration of Epcot. Yeah, you're going to queue up over inside this building. They'll then build a bridge that connects over to the large new show building. And yeah, they took all the solar panels that were there on that roof, As you can see, you got some construction workers up there today, and yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what we're going to see on this panel here. Is there going to be more solar panels going in? I mean, on the concept art, you can't really 100% see what's going to be happening, but you can see over here some of them new colour schemes. We saw them earlier in the queue for Spaceship Earth, and you can see them a little bit better from here. That's literally been painted over the past couple of weeks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We know it's going to be a spinning roller coaster, and it's going to be absolutely huge, so I look forward to it. They actually released a look at the ride vehicles not so long ago at D23, and I think it's going to be a great addition to Epcot because it's the first roller coaster coming to this park. So we've done all of the different attractions today over in Future World, and we're going to make our way over to World Showcase. What you got in there?
What, 2 figments?
Oh, she loves it. We just had another ride on there actually. It's great, isn't it? But here we go, time to go and explore all the way around World Showcase, all around the lagoon just here, all the different countries that you've got that are represented, and what really makes this is the fact that all the cast members are actually from that respective country, really which is brilliant. Yeah, that's what really makes World Showcase. And of course tonight, the last showing of Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, the spectacular show that's ran for 20 years, and yeah, hoping to get somewhere along the front just here to watch it, because everyone's got their favourite spots to watch the Illuminations. Mine personally is just down here, but the good thing about the show, even if you stood way back here just on the edge of Future World, or if you stood all the way over there in like the Norway Pavilion, you're going to get a great view of this show. It's just people have got their own like little areas that they really enjoy it the most. You okay there? Yeah. But anyway, we were talking a little bit about the preview centre for Epcot that actually opens tomorrow at the time of recording. But yeah, it's actually going to be located in the Odyssey building just over here. It's still under cast member previews at the moment. But yes, it actually opens tomorrow because it's Epcot's birthday tomorrow. So there you go, yeah, it opens tomorrow, and we're going to get an insight into the future. And it's all located in this building, and I can't wait to discover it. And like I say, that's going to be in a separate video here on the channel, so make sure you go and check it out. Let's head around towards World Showcase. Right then, so we've entered our first pavilion here in World Showcase. It is Mexico. And I love it because in here you've got this big indoor section with all the lanterns above. It looks fantastic. And we've got the boat ride, the Grand Fiesta Tour, starring the 3 Calabreros. That's where we're going in just a moment. And it's Charlotte. Hey, oh, that was really good. I enjoyed that. But here we go. Are you ready for a little trip around the world? Yeah. The great thing with World Showcase is that it's not just one path that goes around the lagoon. You've got all these different paths. Some have indoor sections, some have other bits to see, and obviously they are putting more rides and characters throughout World Showcase with the addition of Ratatouille to the French Pavilion. That's going to be opening next year. We're here in Mexico. This is one of the pavilions that does feature a ride, and that's where we're going to now. 3 Calabreros.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado.
I don't know, we might wait. The concept is to rent. Stop it! This way!
So we've just had our Grand Fiesta tour on the 3 Calabaros. How was it?
Yeah, that was really good. I like the fireworks and the ceiling at the end.
It's a really like underappreciated dark ride, that in my opinion. Like, it's fantastic. There's not really loads of signage for it out the front here, but you've got a good few animatronics in there. They're not actually that old. They're only put in a couple of years back. And some really good scenes. It's got a nice soundtrack, really a happy feel. And here we go, welcome to World Showcase. Busy as expected, sun shining, lots of live entertainment throughout the area, and with it being Food and Wine Festival, lots of different stalls. But we're making our way now towards one of my favourite rides at Walt Disney World. It's Frozen Ever After. Are you excited?
Yeah!
This is it, I love Frozen. I can't wait for Frozen 2 to come out later this year. But here we go, we're going to make our way around here into Norway and have a ride on Frozen Ever After. So we've just come off Frozen Ever After here in World Showcase, and I absolutely love that attraction. One of my favourites actually here at Walt Disney World. Really nice combination of theming in there, some projections and the animatronics. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. Olaf's amazing how he walks along.
Oh no, yeah, like follows you on the boat, doesn't he? But I think everything in there is really good quality. And then going into the Alice Palace, fantastic, because you go up the lift hill, you see it up there on the hill, and then of course you drop down into the palace, and then you've got Elsa up there, and it's all the magical powers that she's got, all the lights come on, you go backwards. Just a really nice attraction. Like I say, one of my favourites here at this resort. I think it's a great ride. You've got to bear in mind it's quite an old ride system, so the boats are a bit jolty, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
You can tell the system's quite old. It was just a re-theme, but I'm looking forward to get our version that's coming to Paris and seeing what that's like, because I think it'd be interesting to see what Disney do when they build one of these from the ground up and not re-theme
really
it.
Good.
I'm expecting a bit of a different layout of the scenes and things because they had to adapt it to a show building that was already here when they built this one. But great ride, really good fun, and yeah, even if you're in standby, it's only just over an hour now, so not too bad really. It's not got the highest throughput ever on that one, but if you can get a fast pass, I definitely recommend it. But like I say, we've actually been on every operational ride now in this park today, so we're going to enjoy a bit of time now walking around World Showcase, have a walk around here, go in some of the different countries. There's loads of different shops and little areas to go in, so we'll have a little look around there and immerse ourselves into it as we gear up ready for tonight's final showing after 20 years of Illuminations Reflections of Earth.
Welcome to China.
Hey, what are you drinking there?
Apple water.
And what's it like?
Delicious.
Really nice. I didn't know you liked apple water.
I didn't until I've just had it.
Oh, you never had it? They do like loads of candy floss in it, don't they? Like massive ones as well.
Yes.
Huge. And I'm also trying a very different drink here in this pavilion as well. It's called, I think it's Coca-Cola, that's how you say it. But yeah, I've always wanted to try one. That suits you, that does. I love it. So Charlotte has got another friend here now in the China pavilion. It goes! Hello there, you coming to say hello to the viewers? Oh, yeah. Oh, love it. It's great walking around all these shops, seeing all the different cultures and also chatting with people from those countries.
Presented in 3 acts, Illuminations, Reflections of Earth celebrates the dynamic history of our planet as well as our hopes for a brighter tomorrow.
So welcome to one of my favourite pavilions here in World Showcase, and that is Germany. Here we are inside the Christmas shop, and also next door you got like all Werther's Originals, and oh, it's so nice. It smells delicious in here, especially if you like Werther's Originals. But yeah, look at all this, very nice details. I mean, when you think of like Christmas, you do think of Germany, don't you? Like a big German Christmas. And yeah, anyone who's been out to Europa Park in Germany, you'll know they do an awesome Christmas event, and we've filmed it before here on the channel. But yeah, it's lovely in here, isn't it? What you got? It's nice ornaments, loads of like wooden crafts, and these are really nice over here. Sort of stuff you'll find back on the German markets back home. And look at these, really nice. Let's continue having a walk around. So one of my favourite parts of the German pavilion is the little miniature railway that we've got just here. Looks like there's loads of trains running around, which is good. I've been here before and there's been hardly anything working sometimes, a bit of a derailment. Yeah, it's lovely around here.
Watch out. Here.
All the little buildings. What do you think to World Showcase?
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's huge.
Massive.
Like, to walk all the way around can take hours and hours if you want to walk in shops and have food. That's what this is all about. It's about soaking up the experience, and it's lovely, it really is. Yeah, it's in a really good state there, so I like that one down there.
Oh, it's going fast.
It is going fast. And there she is, the globe, out for the last time, just over there in the middle of the lagoon. We'll see her a bit closer when we walk further around the showcase just here. The iconic globe, the centerpiece for 20 years of Illuminations. So this is about as close we can get walking around the path here to the globe for Illuminations. So I'll give you a bit of a zoom in just here so you can see the huge barge in the middle just there. That huge effect, all the fire on there. It's absolutely crazy. I'm hoping that the new shows are going to be just as impressive and have a focal point. And you got all the other barges all the way around. Feature the fountain package. And also more pyrotechnics as well. So much pyro in that show. Loads of fireworks. But yeah, it's going to be weird not seeing that setup there. Of course, there's going to be some setup, but we don't really know until tomorrow what there's going to be. But like I say, Epcot Forever is only a temporary show until next year when they're going to launch the new permanent nighttime spectacular here. Oh, I do love the atmosphere around World Showcase. All the live entertainment really makes it in all the different countries as well. We've made it halfway round. We're at the American Adventure now. And no, not the closed down theme park back in the UK. Really nice grand building. And of course, what I've not mentioned yet is you can go in these different pavilions. Some of them have got like movies that you can watch and animatronic shows. Really fascinating. Yeah, this is really nice and grand in here. Look at this. So in these vlogs from this trip, it's been Charlotte that's been changing things throughout them. I've just changed now. Here we go, I'm in my gear ready for tonight. Da, 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 da. Love it, I've got my t-shirt and my cap on, showing my support and love for Reflections of Earth, of course. But here we go, we've made it over to Japan. Have a look in this shop over here now, I really like this one. Something that we have noticed walking around World Showcase and Epcot in general is the lack of PhotoPass photographers.
Literally none.
Like, it's crazy, we've not seen one whilst we've gone around World Showcase.
Really
there was normally quite a few around taking photos of some of the iconic structures. We've seen none. Over in Future World, we've not seen any either, have we? The only place where we've seen a PhotoPass photographer was the Baymax meet and greet, and that was in the character spot. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, not great with the with photo cards, is it, in this part? But here we go. Let's have a little walk through this shop. I like it in here. Welcome to Japan. Love it. One of my favourite countries. Here's a look at some of the Japanese sweets. Look at all of these. Loads to try. I know Charlotte likes her sweets. You gonna try any Japanese sweets? There's loads. Loads of stuff. So authentic, isn't it? Being able to meet the people from those countries, buy the food, all the theming. It's brilliant, it really is. I do love this Moroccan market here. Very authentic. Some really nice smells as well while you're walking around all of World Showcase. Welcome to France. There's the Eiffel Tower up there. And this pavilion is going to be getting a huge expansion for 2020 with the opening of Ratatouille. So you may be thinking exactly where is the entrance going to be. It's going to be around the back of where we are now. See where the big fence is just over there? You're going to actually walk around the back of these buildings here. And there's a whole new plaza being built at the back. So this expansion is practically going to double the size of the France pavilion. And it opens for next year. Disney Skyliner over there. Make sure you check out our video that is now online from the opening day of the Skyliner. All right, we're going to head round to the United Kingdom, aren't we now? Yeah. We're going to get some food. What are you going to have?
I'm going to have a Cornish pasty.
A Cornish pasty. I'm loving the outfit today. She looks great, doesn't she, viewers? And them ears are awesome. You've had loads of attention from the ears today. We're loving it. But yeah, I'm going to go round. Guess what I'm going to have? Fish and chips, of course. We're going to make our way around there. Then we'll have a look through the final pavilion that we haven't today, which is Canada. Having a bit of work done around Canada. Bit of scaffolding up by the looks of it. But yeah, we're going to get some food from the Rose and Crown. You can either eat inside or take it outside. And it is a lot cheaper if you just sit outside. But to be honest, when the weather's really nice, you can just chill out, looking out over the World Showcase Lagoon. So we get some food. And we'll give you a bit of Sean and Charlotte's food review. So there may be just under 3 hours to go until tonight's showing, but look at this. People are camping out already, waiting for Reflections of Earth. I love it, they've actually put tape all around here tonight. Great view from here actually. I've watched it from loads of locations all the way around the lagoon before. One of my personal favourites though is round towards the front That's what we're hoping to get in tonight, but we're not going to camp out too early. We're going to get some food now, like I say, but I just thought I'd show you this. But we're going to be the busiest showing of Illuminations in a long time, especially with it having such a long run time, you know, of 20 years. A lot of people have grown up with this show and seen it and have special memories from it. A lot of the cast members that come here and do like the 12-month programme in the different pavilions as well, like a lot of them have watched it and shared their memories together, and you know, it's really sad, it really is. Yeah, just thought I'd show you a little bit of the setup down here for tonight. Right, let's get some fish and chips and some pasties. Yeah, so here it is, look at that. Here's me fish and chips. You get 2 bits of fish and chips just there, and I've got a Fanta down here, and it was $16. What you got there, Charlotte? Yes, there it is, the Cornish pasty.
It's a Cornish pasty.
With chips, how much was that?
With tax, $12.24.
Not too bad, really. Yeah, really good, isn't it? 10 out of 10 from me. Chips are really nice. Like being back home, isn't it? But yeah, I'm going to sit down here. I say sit down, we're on the curb. Like most people, more seating is needed around here. I think because of Illuminations' final showing, there's a lot more sort of taped off area. There is normally some more seating round next to the Rose and Crown. Of course you can eat in if you want to, but it's a bit more pricey. Much rather, you know what we like a bargain. Sit down here, just enjoy the atmosphere before we go and get our spot for the show. Oh, that food was absolutely delicious. And here we are in one of the British shops. What we got then, Charlotte?
So, we got some jammy dodgers.
So, how much are they back home?
Back home, you can get these out of the pound shop for £1. In here, for $4.95 plus tax.
It's crazy, isn't it? But you got to think, everything that gets imported in, doesn't it, by Disney? You know, it's great.
Bar of chocolate orange. $2.95.
It means that people in America can actually try some proper chocolate and not Hershey's. You know, you know my thoughts on Hershey's, it's not great. But here we go. Quality treats, go on. What we got?
How much would you save you if this is?
At home, I'd say £2.
$19.95 for a tub of quality treats.
Oh, but the Nestle.
Unbelievable.
Bailey's chocolate twist there.
Fruit
Love it. But you got to think it's great, like how it's all been imported so people can try it, but it's certainly not cheap. Got a bit of cheering going on out there.
It's like a pie chocolate. You can see which ones are
So we've arrived in our final pavilion to walk around today on our tour of World Showcase. It's Canada. I love this one, all the nice buildings around here. There's a little bit of construction going on some of the rocks around the side. Bit of scaffolding up. Have you enjoyed walking around?
Yeah.
What's your favourite pavilion, would you say? Have you got one? A favourite country that we've been through?
Quite like Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco, all the market.
Nice.
Some of my highlights, Norway.
Yeah, Norway.
Really like Norway, all them style of buildings. They're all fantastic, but there's certain ones that really stand out. Italy's another good one as well, I enjoy that. But yeah, lots of people camping out now, ready for Illuminations. What, 2.5 hours to go?
So it's 7 o'clock.
Oh, 7 o'clock, 2 hours to go then. There we go, time's gone quick. But yeah, it just shows you can spend a good few hours just doing a lap around the lagoon, looking at all the different shops, restaurants. Honestly, it's really, really nice, very authentic. And having the cast members from their respective country really makes it. But we'll have a little look around Canada, and then we're going to have a quick toilet break and stuff. Charlotte's going to get something from the shop, I think, and then we'll get parked up somewhere for the show. So you've normally got a waterfall that runs all around this section here. You've got the theatre down at the bottom. It's all in a bit of a refurbishment at the moment. See some of the rocks being redone there as well. And yeah, I'm sure knowing Disney it won't take too long for it all to be done. Here in the Canadian Pavilion.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just 30 minutes, the Epcot Gallery will present Illuminations, Reflections of Earth.
So there's now less than 10 minutes to go until the final showing of Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. I'm under our umbrella, because we've just had a little bit of rain, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed, it's going to be clear for the show. So it wasn't loads of rain, it was just a little bit, but here we go, less than 10 minutes to go. I must say the atmosphere is incredible around here tonight, isn't it? And yeah, I can't wait. So coming up over the next few minutes, the final showing. After 20 years, over 7,000 performances, this is it. The last showing, it's sad. Charlotte saw it for the first time last night, and he's seen it for the last time tonight, but here we go. The flames are going out tonight. It's coming up over the next few minutes, and it's going to get emotional.
And to share a story, an amazing story, as old as time itself, but still being written. We hope you enjoy our story tonight, Reflections of Earth.
How long is it, Mom?
sincerely thanks you for having been with us for Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. We hope that your visit to the Walt Disney World Resort has been a truly magical experience for you and yours. We wish you a pleasant evening and a safe journey home. Thank you and good night.
A very emotional finish there to Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. What an absolutely outstanding show. What did you think to it, Charlotte?
Oh, it's such a magical show. I mean, it might not be the most spectacular thing in the world, but it's the meaning behind it, and it's sad that it's going, but at least I got to see it.
At least you got to see it. It's been your first trip out here to Walt Disney World. You saw it for the first time last night, and you're seeing it tonight, but at least you've got to see it. It's an iconic show. We worked out earlier on, that show's played over 7,000 times in 20 years since it launched in 1999, which is absolutely crazy. What a spectacular show. Like Charlotte said, visually, some parts of it may not be the most impressive, but it's the globe, it's the fire, that huge barge setting alight, and of course the amazing fireworks in there as well. Some of the biggest fireworks I've ever seen.
Yeah, right,
I've seen a lot of nighttime shows. Of course, it's very emotional that it's come to an end, but we're going to be back tomorrow for Epcot Forever, which is the new show which is running until next summer, when the new permanent show will take place, which is Harmonious. That's the big replacement coming for Illumination, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit nervous being a big fan of that show, but we'll see what it's like. We know it's going to have characters, and I'm not too sure how I feel about that in this park, but we'll see what happens with that one. That's a story for another time. In terms of Epcot, it's been your first time seeing lots of the rides here. What have you thought of them?
I love Figment.
Figment is amazing, isn't it?
I love him.
Again, it's not like the most impressive ride in the world, but it's simple, it's got an addictive soundtrack, great character. I'd love to have done the original version, but at least I've got to do it. And I don't know what the future is of that. Again, tomorrow the Epcot Preview Centre opens on Epcot's birthday. So we're going to get to go in there and sort of see all of that and learn more about the future of this park. So as we mentioned, Future World's been split into 3 areas. This whole entrance is being refurbished as we speak, with a new fountain going in, loads of trees and so much more. This is a changing park, and we're going to be covering it loads here on Theme Park Worldwide. It's been emotional, but it's been a happy moment to spend that show, one of my favourite ever, if not my favourite ever fireworks show in the world, with my girlfriend. Has been really nice, it has. So thank you for coming along, and of course thank you for watching. It's been really nice to see that tonight. That is all from Epcot. Make sure you check out our Disney Parks playlist. We went on the Skyliner on its opening day, and there's loads of vlogs from all the different parks to come as well. So make sure you check them out. That's been Charlotte, I'm Sean Sandbrook, and that's been the final night of Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you later from Epcot.